Listen closely, you. Yeah, you. The one who's been carrying that weight on your shoulders. The one who's been knocked down so many times you're not sure how you still stand. The one who's been caught up in the game, only to realize the rules don't make sense. You're feeling it, huh? That knot in your stomach. The pressure in your chest. The frustration of not being understood, no matter how hard you try to explain. It's maddening. The world doesn't see you for who you really are. Nah. They just see the surface, the image you project, the mask you wear. But you know what? You don't have to explain. Not to anyone. Not anymore. Yeah, you've been through hell. You've felt the sting of rejection, the pain of betrayal, the weight of expectations that weren't yours to carry. They've labeled you. They've called you crazy. But they don't get it. They don't get that you're not crazy, you're just awake. And that's dangerous to them. Yeah, it's dangerous to the people who've been lulled into sleep by society's rules. They don't understand the power of your mind. They don't see the fire burning inside you. They'll only understand when it's too late. But let me tell you something. There's power in that. There's power in being misunderstood. There's power in walking a road that's empty when you start, knowing you'll have to carve your own path. You think they're right about you? Nah. They don't know you like you do. They don't see the struggle, the late nights, the sacrifices. They only see the result, the surface level stuff. But what they don't see is the fire that's been fueling you all along. What they don't see is the strength you've built from every setback. They'll call you a failure. They'll laugh at your dreams. They'll mock your every move. But here's the kicker: the moment you rise. The moment you rise above their expectations and prove them all wrong. That's when they'll see. And by then, it'll be too late. They'll wish they'd been on your side from the start. They'll wish they'd supported you. But you don't need them anymore. Not anymore. Let me ask you this: how many times have you been knocked down? How many times have you felt like everything was falling apart? How many times did you think you couldn't go on? You're still here, aren't you? You're still standing. You've survived every single one of those moments. And you'll survive every one that's coming. The world doesn't break you. No, you break through it. Every single time. Now, let's talk about the solutions, the real stuff. Not the sugar-coated nonsense everyone wants to feed you. Nah, the truth. First thing you've got to understand is to stop waiting for permission. You hear me? Stop waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to be yourself. Stop waiting for the approval of people who don't get it. They never will. They're too scared to be themselves. So they try to put you in a box. But that box is not yours. You don't belong there. You don't need their validation. You've got something better. You've got your own self-worth. Stop asking for permission to shine. You're not a shadow. You were born to stand in the light. Second, embrace the chaos. Yeah, I'm serious. Embrace the madness, the mess, the unpredictability of it all. You think they have it figured out? Nah. They're just pretending. The truth is, no one has it figured out. Life isn't a straight path. It's a winding road full of unexpected turns and bumps along the way. And guess what? That's okay. You're not supposed to have it all figured out right now. So stop pretending you do. The chaos is your playground. The mess is where you find your strength. The struggle is where you grow. So stop running from it. Step into it. Let it teach you. Let it fuel you. Let it become the very thing that drives you forward. Third, don't fear failure. You hear me? Stop fearing failure like it's some kind of curse. Failure isn't your enemy. Failure is a lesson. It's a reminder that you're still human, that you're still learning, that you're still growing. You think they're laughing at you? Nah, they're laughing at their own fear, because they're too scared to take the risks you take. They're too scared to fail. But you're brave enough to try. And that's what sets you apart. You're not afraid to fall. You're afraid to never get back up. And that's the difference. That's what will take you farther than any of them will ever go. Remember this, you're not crazy. You're just a dreamer in a world full of people who are too scared to dream. You see things they can't. You feel things they won't allow themselves to feel. They're stuck in their comfort zones, too afraid to step outside the lines. But you're living outside the lines. You're painting your own masterpiece. And when it's finished, when you've created something that's your own, something that no one else could ever replicate, that's when they'll get it. And by then, it'll be too late. And let's not forget this, no one else's opinion matters. Not one single person on this planet can define who you are. They can try. They can judge. They can talk behind your back. But none of that matters unless you let it. You're the one who defines you. You're the one who decides what's worth your energy, what's worth your time. The people who talk down to you, the ones who tell you that you can't, they don't know the first thing about you. So stop listening to them. You don't owe them an explanation. You owe it to yourself to rise above it. So here's the truth, friend. You've got everything inside of you to be the person they'll only understand when it's too late. You've got the strength, the resilience, the fire, the heart. And when you step into your power, when you stop waiting, stop asking, and just be, they won't know what hit them. You'll rise so high they won't even be able to see you anymore. And when they finally realize their mistake, when they finally understand that you were always meant to be something bigger than they ever imagined, by then it'll be too late. Yeah, too late. So get out there. Don't wait. Don't waste any more time. Let them doubt you. Let them laugh. Let them wonder. Because in the end, you'll be the one laughing. They'll only understand when it's too late. And when it is, you'll be too far ahead to care. They'll only see your greatness when it's too late to stand beside you, but when they do, just keep walking forward. You're too far ahead to stop.